Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the Windy City. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today. He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. 15 yards picked up there. That's enough for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, San Diego. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, give us side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rock the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Whipping on it like I'm picking a prize.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 20, and that will be a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, San Diego. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The extra point is good, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Chicago. Look wide, get this one complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Here's Brown, and he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brown, not much happening there, just a short gain. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown. Chicago, his second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good, and his guys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's had a nose to the end zone all season long, and now here in the month of December, he is the NFL's leader this season for rushing touchdowns. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
Loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. Look up. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this one is recovered by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll run here with Brown. Not much there, maybe a yard. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Now Brown. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now, this looks like a design run. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And his guys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Oh! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Tigers' offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Austin with the grab. Now he's free at the 35. And one effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. It is a touchdown. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the visitors are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more with a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. A carry here for Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game. Like, these receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Tigers' offense about ready to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now the try for an extra point. His kick is good. And the visitors are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gun. Here's a run up the gut. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Man in motion, heading left. He'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Lining off defenders here. He'll charge forward and pick up 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. Going back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
16-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Second and 5.
16-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's another San Diego first down.
Now give on the ground. And some fancy footwork there. Able to spin away, get forward for a gain of 4.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
That's another San Diego first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tigers.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
7-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Makes it
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
San Diego first down. A gain of 14. First down, San Diego.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will score! Touchdown, San Diego! He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign! What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the visitors add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
And 2 at the 31-yard line.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and
He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And now the punting unit will come on. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
their own 20-yard line.
The Tigers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Quick throw, taken in. And this offense could use the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
And inches at the 30-yard line.
Second and inches. Throwing now from the gun. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's third down.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from 47 yards out. No issues there. This one is good.
Makes the score.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff.
very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. The third quarter begins with a run. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll send a man in motion left. They'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he's going to have enough for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line. Now this time, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Tigers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood.
And he will score again. Touchdown Tigers. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
38. Our home team, 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Into the secondary, past the 40. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 15 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
44-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. First and 10.
That's another first down. First and 10.
He'll drop the throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. It's third and 4.
Third down and 4.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Throwing right, it's taken in. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 2.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Brown. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense comes away with a turnover. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
At the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
Good for a San Diego first down.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. They are pouring it on. Touchdown, San Diego. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll step up and run this. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run here with Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Tigers.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The coverage right there. And it's dropped away. Incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They are backed up about as far as you can be. Operating from there. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose, did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's a run going left. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now a give up the middle, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. This one grabbed by Austin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On carry here for Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and a yard. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Chicago.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Defense. first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing now from the gun. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide. 3rd down, they need 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Tigers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for our visitors. And it will be a very Merry Christmas indeed as they get the victory on this December night.